guys, it is officially July 1st, which is crazy. I have been battling this weird spell of congestion the last probably 2 or 3 days, but nothing else. No sore throat, a little bit of a headache, but mostly just congestion. I've never experienced that in my life. David thinks it's allergies, but I've never had allergies. I'm allergic to inhaled anesthesia, which is a whole separate story. It's crazy. But I've never had seasonal allergies. But I also guess I've never lived in California. So maybe they got something weird different here than anywhere else I've lived. I don't know. But I have not slept in probably a solid 48 hours. Every single night, between that and Nova, I get up with Nova probably 3 times a night to let her outside. But between those two things, I'm not thriving. Today, we get to update our little calendar thing, this thingy. And I'm eating I had 2 hard-boiled eggs, and I'm currently eating cottage cheese. Yes, out of the container, because David does not eat cottage cheese, so it's all mine. And I'm waiting for my headphones to charge so that we can go to the gym. There's a couple things I need to do today. One of which is clean up the patio. My least favorite task. And I also got the little mat that goes in front of Willow's litter box, because we got her that automatic litter box thing, but every time she jumps out, I don't know where it comes from, or if she's in there and digging it out, I don't know. But there's constantly a ton of litter just scattered all over the floor in front of the litter box. So we got her one of those little mat things that has all the holes, and you kind of can open it and dump it out, that we're going to lay in front of her litter box. So I've already vacuumed, but I want to mop it really good and get that all ready. I also want to clean the extra bathroom, because I deep cleaned our bathroom for the first time since moving in here, which has been 8 weeks. I've done little spot cleans, but the first time I've deep cleaned it was just the other day. I had the most efficient morning of my life the other day, which was, I think, just the day before I got sick. Or am I sick? I don't know. Anyway, so there's a few things we need to do today, but I am committed to going to the gym every day until we leave for England. So, mostly just walking. I'm just doing hot girl walks, basically on the treadmill, some incline, at a relatively good pace. I would go walking outside, but it's hot. And I like to have my headphones on, which are big Beat Studio Pros. And I just don't feel super comfortable walking around with those, so everybody in the world can see that I can't hear about what's going on around me. So I just prefer the safety and the security of my apartment gym. Anyway, I'm going to eat this. My headphones are charging, so I'm just killing a little bit of time until they're charged enough to last me the hour to 2 hours that I'm going to be at the gym walking. Probably won't film anything, because obviously there's always people there, and my lease specifically states that you're not supposed to film in the common areas. So I do, but I try and do it when there's nobody there. And then we'll come back and do a little bit of cleaning, I think, probably. Okay, we have finished our lunch, and now we're going to start cleaning the house.
Say anything and I'm done with just like a fire.
Good morning, guys. You died yesterday, and so I cleaned up most of the patio, but then a bee showed up, and so therefore the back third of the patio did not get picked up. And then I checked this morning, and the bee is still hanging out, so that's really inconvenient. But it is 8 a.m. I think this is the earliest I have ever started filming. But today I need to finish laundry, do some dishes. And I think that's really it. So we'll see what we get up to today. But I literally just let my dogs out on the patio. They went out, came right back in, and now she's pawing me out again. So excuse me. Okay, we're back. Because I woke up early, my dogs are incredibly confused, which this might not be early for some people, but I usually wake up at 8:45. And so then I get dressed and I take them out at 9. And I do that because at 9 a.m. everyone's supposed to be at work at 9 a.m., you know? So there's not typically people out there. So I don't want to go out at 8 a.m. because I have a feeling there's going to be a ton of people trying to use the dog park at 8 a.m. right before they leave for work. So they have to wait, and they are not happy about it. Gonna use some of this morning because I don't know if anyone else has this, but when I wake up early in the morning, my eyes water like crazy.
Don't stop now. We're like the riddle in the sky. Fly high. Don't think we're ever coming down. So let's live it up, pick it up, just call me up. Say anything and I'm down. We're just like a fire, and we'll just pick it up, don't wanna stop. We'll keep it going all night.
My eyes are still watering. It's supposed to be 81 degrees today, so I guess we can start with this.
Let it going away. I need you right next to me. Take the records to the seat and close your eyes.
We'll put on some of this because I have learned the hard way that if you put this on either right before you go outside or, in my case, a lot of times while I'm outside, it just melts down your face and arms and everything, and you're just soaked in it, and it doesn't dissolve into your skin. So put on some of this. Okay, we're going with the light blue today. So light blue matching set. I do have my sweatpants that Willow did eat part of. But I'm unwilling to throw them away because they're the most comfortable sweats I have. Because I'm gonna wanna go to the gym today, and I ran out of my anti-chafe stick, which means I have to wear long pants when I go on the treadmill. Is there anything else I am missing? Feels weird to be up this early. My routine is thrown off a little. I could probably do something with my hair so I look less insane. But I don't know what. It's still wet from showering yesterday. Ugh. Wow. Okay, well, maybe we just leave it down for a second so that it can dry. We'll keep this with us when it's time. Okay, let's go to the kitchen. One thing I did not get to doing yesterday was updating the board. So we're gonna do that now. And I just use a Clorox wipe to wipe this off. I don't know if that's bad for it or what you're actually supposed to use. So if I'm doing this wrong, please let me know. But it works well, so that's what I do. It does kind of bleed though, and it gets on my fingers, but whatever. You know, if I could not be sick, that would be fantastic. I think it's pretty messed up that I'm sick again. I did sleep so well last night though, so that's a positive bonus. Okay. What color do we use? Unfortunately, a lot of these markers don't really work. Like, white is okay, but everything else is white, so I don't want to use that. Pink you cannot see. Green and purple are okay. Yellow and orange, useless. And blue and red are okay. So, let's do... I don't know, let's try it. I guess that's not so bad. That's not terrible. Today is what day? I don't even know. It is Wednesday the 2nd, so this would have been the 1st.
And now we sway. We just sway.
Okay, well, maybe storing them like this is helping because that's not, I mean, it's not super bright, but it's as bright as I could ask for a yellow. You guys can't see it for sure. But like, for a yellow, that's not bad. Okay. Well, the first is already gone, so we'll just go ahead and cross that off. We'll do holidays in purple. Because why not? I could have written Independence Day, but it's too small for that. The 28th is my brother's birthday. I'm pretty sure David is going to South Dakota the 22nd to the 26th, or the 24th to the 25th. I don't know. I guess I could ask him. Let's see. I don't have anything going on this month, so I'm easy. Okay, well, until he gets back to us, I guess we'll go back over here. And I need to clean off this counter today. Drink C4. Oh, slight news. I think, we'll see. Don't quote me on this quite yet. But I think I'm going to look into getting my real estate license and potentially look into real estate jobs after Vlogmas. So I was looking at getting a different job other than Starbucks, you know, just part-time that would... My dogs are playing, so if you can hear them, I'm sorry. But I want a job that is going to, like, really respect my 3 days a week thing. Because it's really not that much. It's just a part-time job. Like, that's a regular part-time thing. I don't know why it was so hard. But anyway, I want a job that's going to, like, let me be 3 days a week. But I also don't want to get a job currently because I'm going to be traveling in August for 2 weeks, traveling in October, traveling in November, and then not be able to work all of December. So I don't want to get a job right now. But I was talking to David about it, and I could do like a self-paced online course to get my real estate license and do that through the end of the year, which it definitely would not take that long. For sure wouldn't take that long. But I don't think there's any like time limit on when you finish the course versus like when you take the test. So I could like do the course, take the test, get my background, my fingerprints, and do like all of that so that come the start of 2026, I could actually get like a real estate job. And I don't know exactly how that works with like full-time versus part-time, or like if you just make your own kind of schedule or hours or take on just however many houses you want. I don't really know. But it just sounds like a really good kind of fit because I miss sales. I don't know if I've told you guys that, but like I do miss sales. I miss doing something that I'm incredibly good at. And David's boss offered me a job at one of the other stores, but as much as I miss sales and I was really good at cell phone sales, I don't think I want to work for that company again. The only drawing factor to that is that I already know what I'm doing, you know, like I wouldn't need any sort of training. Like it would be so nice to just be able to walk in and start and be good and know and, you know, like kind of know the ins and the outs of not only how to do it, but the company and have my contacts and my go-to people. Like it would be really nice for that reason. But the CEO, he's not even the CEO. I don't know the CEO. He's the fucking vice president. The vice president. I don't need to give him any higher title than he already has. The vice president and I do not get along. And so any rehire has to be approved by him. And although I don't think he'd say no, I also don't want to give him the satisfaction of coming back because I'm a slightly petty person. So, anyway, I think a real estate license might be the way to go because then I could just be licensed in whatever state we end up going to because obviously they move us around a lot. So I think it would take like an extra like course in every state to like learn that specific state's stuff. And I think you have to take the test in every state to be certified in that state. And then I would assume background and fingerprints in every state. But really, like, as much as that sounds like a lot, it's probably an extra, like, week worth of coursework and probably an extra $300 worth of, like, fees and things, I would assume. Ish. Which, you know, isn't that much, all things considered. But we might start doing that. I think I'm going to start doing that. So, we'll see. But anyway, I need to drink this. And I don't know. I just need to drink that first. Then my brain will hopefully turn on and start working.
I'm